Hello, YouTube. Today I'm going to try the last train home. I have this game sitting in my library for a while. I haven't played it in a long time. I only got to like chapter 2. To go west, go east. So I'm going to start a new journey. I hate doing that. But we're going to do that for this game. Do you want to start a new journey? Current journey progress will be lost. Yes. Blah, 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 blah. I'm not trying to do the most difficult playthrough. I just want to get to the end of the game. You know, check out the story. See what's what. So in this game, you're supposed to take care of your train and your people. You give them key roles.
Během Velké války, které se později začalo říkat První světová válka, měla Československá legie za úkol bojovat jménem Ruska výměnou za podporu nezávislé Československé republiky.
We're starting over. We're starting over. I always put it in English. I didn't know it was changed. Audio. It responds backwards unless I can't change it. Then text language. Immersive can be changed only in main menu. So we go back to main menu. That's menu. Quit the menu. Immersive. Go in English. Normally I would keep it, but since we're doing a new journey, yeah. Because I like to leave it in a normal native language, then change it to English. All right.
During the Great War, later known as World War I, the Czechoslovak Legion was commissioned to fight on Russia's behalf in exchange for support for an independent Czechoslovak republic. However, the Great War exacted tremendous loss of life and economic collapse in Russia, igniting a revolution that deposed the Tsar and devolved into a bloody civil war. The Bolsheviks established the Red Army to consolidate power and rule over a united Russia, whereas the White Army rallied to oppose the Reds. The Czechoslovak Legion was now in a very delicate position, an armed force in a foreign land with no clear allegiance to the Reds or Whites. Moreover, Russia's western borders were still held by powers opposing the establishment of Czechoslovakia. Thus, the Czechoslovak Provisional Government ordered the legionaries to remain neutral and travel eastward to Vladivostok to board ships back to Europe. Nonetheless, during its evacuation via the Trans-Siberian Railway, the Legion became embroiled in armed conflicts affecting the course of the Russian Civil War. Now, we learn the story of The Last Train Home, a work of fiction inspired by the writings of a brilliant member of the Czechoslovak Legion and a veritable instrument of history. The story begins with an ambitious captain under the command of Major Gazdik, who leads the last unit of Czechoslovak legionaries, headed to Vladivostok by armored train.
So it was Thomas the Tank Engine? I'll stop.
Cheer up, Captain. The train needs a checkup and we can be on our way. I heard you bragged you'd be a better major than I am. So, let's see how well you do in command. Let's take a squad and go trade with the local miller, while the rest of the legionaries look after the train.
All right.
Orders? I'll see to it.
Yup.
I'll see to it. Understood.
Here.
I smell smoke. That's not good.
Hurry up.
mills are destroyed. Fortunately, it seems nobody was around to get hurt. Hurry and collect the sacks with food supplies before they burn too.
Finding cover. Okay, I'm going.
Alright, alright.
I'll see to it.
Get those sacks. I can't get that one. I thought it was more than one.
War is over. Winter is coming. Who in their right mind would burn a flour mill?
Yes, sir.
We have to talk to the miller. The farmhouse is nearby. Let's go.
Moving. Assuming position.
I don't remember much, but I'm
Changing
just taking
location.
precaution in case, you know, a fight breaks out.
I can do that. Finding cover.
Alright, over here, which is also on fire.
Taking cover.
Do you think this is the miller's house?
If someone is still alive in there, it is our duty to try and help.
I'll see to it.
I mean, is it?
Someone's lying there.
Are you here to kill me now?
No, ma'am. We are Czechoslovak legionaries on our way to Vladivostok. We wanted to buy supplies from your mill, but found it burning. Who did this?
Bolsheviks. They demanded we hand over our winter supplies in the name of Lenin. My son refused. We have a family to feed, he said. So they killed him. And the children. You soldiers are all the same. Killing is all you know. Just leave and let me die in peace. If the Bolsheviks wanted food, why did they leave the sacks to burn with the mill?
It was never about the food. This is what you get for refusing to collaborate with the Red Army. The Reds who burned this farm may not know we are here, but we can't risk the train. Find a good spot to scout the train track ahead. If there's trouble, at least we'll be ready.
Okay, I'm going.
Right, so you killed the children. Okay, so that voice, the old lady talking voice was
Yes, sir.
horrendous. Like she was talking into a microphone, but it had like
I'll see to
something on the microphone. I don't know. It was just so weird. It was like it didn't sound like an old lady.
Understood.
If I had to put it, it didn't
Yes,
sound
sir.
like an old lady was talking.
Let's see what's in it. Finders keepers. Moving. I can do that.
That just reminds me of The Walking Dead.
Okay,
the
I'm
Finders
going.
Keepers.
Yes. I'll see to it.
Okay, I'd get to a vantage point. The map says it's over here.
Okay, I'm going.
They'll find their way. What happened with my train? No longer on the map, is it? It is. Oh, it's a
I'll
sack.
see to it.
Send someone with binoculars to that ledge. A scout. Now, Captain.
Taking cover.
We're up here. Who has binoculars, though?
Awaiting orders.
Orders?
He does.
I'll take a look. I'll see to it, sir.
I guess you won't?
I'll see what's there. Assuming.
It's the Reds who killed the miller's family and burned everything. They deserve to die.
Stand down, soldier. The Red Army will answer for crimes against their own countryfolk, but not to us. We are still in Russian lands and have a long way ahead of us. We don't want to be making enemies.
Not to mention causing diplomatic incidents that endanger our new republic.
Enough chatter. Get back to the train. Maybe we can find more supplies on the way. Ready as I'll ever be.
Back to the train.
Assuming position.
I guess you could find more supplies around the map if you actually go digging.
Our soldiers haven't seen action for a while. How about some target practice on the scarecrows? Yes, sir. I'll do it.
Not scarecrows. They're stuffed witches.
Watch out for Baba Yaga, the mother of all witches.
Less talking, more shooting. Understood?
It's a nice tutorial. Tells you
Taking aim.
what you need to do.
Take that, Baba Yaga.
Do I have to do all this
Most
stuff?
certainly.
Not
We
really.
legionaries leave no one behind. Bring the whole squad here before giving the command to leave.
Everybody's here. Your brave and resilient soldiers successfully completed a mission, all main objectives. Max EXP. Got everything. Handgun ammo, rifle ammo, food, fuel, cloth. Okay, the journey begins. As you and the others board the train empty-handed, a discussion ensues about recent events. Some feel enraged, some uneasy. You are lost in thought about the experience of being in command. Major Gazetic grabs you by the shoulder and snaps you out of it. You did well, Captain, but you should stop bragging and start playing the role you're hoping for. Today you learned the bread and butter of commanding. Things never go the way you imagined. We should have just let the Reds leave. We shouldn't have just let the Reds leave. They should pay for their actions, killing people, stealing, and destroying food. Our provisional government said we should avoid conflicts. We can't go around passing sentences as we see fit. We need to follow orders. The situation was affected because Maximilian Drap, okay, has an intelligence trait. Okay, look what they do with their own people. Look at what they do to their own people. What do you imagine they'll do to us if we actually face them? Considering we are a sizable military force in their country, while civil war is brewing, we have to be neutral. We are soldiers, and we need to follow orders. Think of the consequences if we caught them red-handed, killing their civilians. I kind of want to go here, but that could backfire, right? You'd be like, oh, well, they did this, but you don't have proof, you know? But if you remain neutral, they could just keep killing people. So it's like, it's damned if you do, damned if you don't. Shit. So I'm gonna go neutral. 'Cause I really don't want to just start a fight with, screw it. They'll be thrilled to see us. I bet they'll tell everyone how the Czechoslovak legionary shot an honest miller and his family, burned the mill, and left the food to be destroyed. Shall we proceed to Moscow now, as planned, or are we expecting trouble? We'll go to Moscow to pick up our future advisor, Captain Langer. He's currently working to negotiate our safe passage to Vladas. Okay, I'm not saying that. Let's hope the negotiations will bear fruit. Indeed, speaking of fruit, since we didn't manage to replenish our supplies, we should stop by the next station to do so. Dismissed. The journey begins. Alright, I control the speed. You can put the speed faster. Threat level reduction. Average speed. Efficient fuel consumption. And to stop the train. So you can stop the train and go to places to get your supplies and stuff like that. But since this is like the tutorial, you don't need to do anything. Right? You could go here, you can create a squad, and that is a squad. Confirm. Right. And okay, that's fine. Idle soldiers. Who's idle? But he's a worker. Isn't he not working? He's supposed to drive the train, it looks like. Hang on, phone. Alright. Train stopping. Hey, train stops several dozen meters from before the station. There's another train blocking your path. As you and the others exit the train, you are greeted with a grave silence, and a few rifles aimed in your direction from the nearby station. Towards you, a tall red army soldier is walking, accompanied by 2 soldiers. Okay, greetings, legionaries. My name is Adam. Who's in command of your unit? The major steps off the train and shakes the guy's hand firmly. You glimpse his hand. You glimpse his other hand resting on the hilt of his trench knife. A sure sign he smells trouble. You know no, he is really wrong. Okay, I'm in command of this train. To what do I owe the pleasure, General? Adam betrays a look mix of amusement and satisfaction, evidently unsure if the major has recognized his rank by the insignia on his uniform or through his reputation as a hero of the Great War. Okay, a mere coincidence. I'm visiting my family nearby nonetheless. Our encounter is most fortunate, as I have a proposition, one of mutual interest. What do you want, Adam? To tell I'm all yours. Indeed. And that's how it should be, my friend, because it is in my power to ensure your safe passage through Russia. This is what you want, is it not? All you need to do is hand over your weapons. Give up our weapons, do you? I don't think so. You'll probably use them to shoot us, and then burn the entire station to the ground. You're not the first legionaries to pass through here. Your countrymen handed over their weapons without incident. For your soldiers' sake, do as I ask, or you'll regret it. I'm sure you intend to let us be on our merry way, completely unscathed, with a full belly and happy heart. I said, my peace, General. Start shooting or get out of the way. It's your choice. Adam stares silently at the major. A few legionaries shift uneasy, unslung their rifles. Until now has been shouldered despite obvious threats. Then Adam, the general, slowly raised his hand and smiled. There's no hint of deception in his expression. He seems at ease, almost pleased. I appreciate your candor, General. I think we both know where we stand. Until we meet again. With a polite nod, he turns away. Following his soldiers, he boards the red train and departs. Everyone is a bit rattled. The departure of the train reveals the station dares a disaster. And this is the squad I just made. Autosaves, relevant points while not in mission. You can save manually whenever save button is available.
It's too quiet here. Move out, but keep your eyes and ears open.
Okay.
Yes?
It is Gaddick,
Okay,
right?
I'm going.
Gaddick.
The Reds left some of the villagers alive. I think they need help.
I don't.
Moving.
All right.
Definitely not. Understood.
I did. Did I not?
Yes.
Okay. Select med kit to heal a civilian. I did.
No.
She says no.
Orders?
Can you heal?
Not possible.
Oh, I
That's
can't heal
just a
that guy.
scratch.
I can heal this person.
Ready, sir.
And it will give me a med
Yes?
kit.
I'm listening.
We're Czechoslovak legionaries on our way to Vladivostok. Can you tell us what happened here?
The Red Army came for recruits and provisions. We told them to leave, but they just laughed and took whatever they wanted. They killed everyone who resisted. We saw trucks full of artillery shells driving towards the river. My sister lives there. I'm worried sick. Please, help.
We came here to trade for supplies, not to get involved in Russian affairs. But the Reds attacked us before, and they are clearly up to no good here. We simply cannot risk the train. So, we have to go and find out what is going on.
Looks like they sabotaged the bridge. We'll have to fix it to cross.
You can find tools and materials in a nearby camp. Right over there.
All right.
I'm ready.
We got somebody else in our group now. Acquired a repair kit. I could come down here. That's the edge of the map. There's probably nothing over here. I mean, there's stuff littered all over the map. You just have to find it. But I'm just trying to push through to the story. And I should use my minimap to find out where I'm going. There's probably enemies to fight.
Moving.
So let's move forward, keep our head down. They're over here. I don't think I could enter the houses. So,
Yes, sir.
where's that enemy?
Jo provedu.
They're over
I'll
there.
see to it.
Grenade! I need a grenade. Shit.
Ready.
You guys are crazy.
Understood.
Engaging.
Okay. All right. First it was the phone, now it's the door. We are back, hopefully without interruptions.
I don't see any more of them.
Yes!
Anybody injured? Still
I'm
haven't met.
waiting.
Stabilize, remove down, status, heal, certain amount. Try not
I'm
to
ready.
use any medkits.
Moving.
I could also find medkits. but there was no like wall here, so I could like
Taking cover.
fight them in a reasonable position.
Yes, sir.
That's why I wanted to use this house as cover, but you couldn't use the house as cover. The only way is to just openly engage them, right? Or run away and hopefully they follow. So, they said
Yes,
it's
sir.
up here somewhere.
The enemy seems to hold a good defensive position with full cover. If we don't have the range or grenades, we'll have to storm their position.
Enemy spotted!
Okay, I'm going.
I could put them here. I can't put them on this side. Who has a grenade?
Say the word.
The guy who's injured.
Finding cover.
Кто здесь? Черт тебе побери!
Grenade! Assuming position. No, I can't.
All right.
That was the last of them. Ready.
He got hit,
Yes.
but he's still fine.
I'm going.
This place is crawling with Reds. We should consider remaining undetected for as long as possible. Just please make sure no one fires by accident.
Understood.
Gunshots are not very stealthy.
Injured. -1 health per hour. Negative movement speed. Negative work efficiency. Move soldier's health is above 80. If health is below 25%, status raises to gravely injured.
Moving.
Can I put him against the wall here?
Taking cover.
My thing is
Enemy spotted!
finding cover. Right. Perform an undetected kill. Rifleman. Ammunition.
Your orders, sir?
Marksman. Right. Silent move. I don't think he has silent mode.
As you wish. Yes, sir. You won't see it coming, sir. Enemy spotted.
There's more.
Say the word.
Rest in hell, comrade.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Okay, get the repair kit. An untreated soldier can interact with medical station to get healed.
Your orders, sir?
Come here.
Say the word.
All
Changing
of you
location.
come here. What I want to do is have nobody die. And since one of them is like already injured, I wonder if the healing station would bring him back up
Yes.
to where I need
You
him.
won't see it coming. Taking
What?
cover.
No, all of you. Go back here. We're going loud. Okay. Are all of you reloading at the same time? Or is it just you
Yes.
all are just watching? They all were doing nothing. So just one man shooting and you all can't hit this one guy.
Good. Now that the nasty business is done, let's see how bad the situation is.
Hey, tactical view. Check important info. Plans the next step. Okay. I guess the pause menu. You hit space bar.
I'm listening.
Get healed.
I'll keep my head down.
Your orders, sir?
No, this guy. You don't need healing. You're good.
No.
He can't use it. Ah.
Yes.
Repair kit.
Found a repair kit.
Orders.
We've got what we need to repair the bridge now.
I can handle that.
I'm waiting.
Yes, if there's a watchtower around, we should capture it to get a better view of the surrounding area.
I may have to use a medkit. I don't want him dying on me.
That's just a scratch.
So as you go and they level up and, you know, all that other stuff.
Orders?
You probably
I'll
get
see
more
to it.
health, more everything.
Changing location.
Okay, where am I going? Going up this way. Okay,
Understood.
inside the area to capture the tower. You cannot capture a strategic point while in silent mode. Okay,
Ready as I'll ever be. As you wish.
up you go, sniper. Up you go.
Those must be the trucks used to transport artillery shells. We must stop them.
There's nothing a grenade can't stop.
Yes, sir.
Look here,
Let's
Joffrey.
just make sure we're not too close when they explode.
Right, I want him to get into the tower. Grenades are useful dealing with groups of vehicles.
Yes.
I want my sniper in the tower, but he can't go in the tower.
Moving! No, I don't think so, sir.
What makes it weird. So if I pick attack and I go, because I want him to snipe.
Engaging!
What? No.
Listening, sir.
All right. That could be really, really bad. I need to find a good position so that they're fortified.
Assuming position.
And not get screwed over by these guys. Right? One guy's already injured. Don't want all of them injured. If I go here, I know they're level 1s and they probably suck at shooting and stuff like that, but you know. If 5 people are shooting at one dude, I hope they can hit that one dude. Grenade skill. I am trying to explosive grenades. Alright, you know what? We're gonna just get into a fight,
Taking cover.
and whatever happens, happens. I still I don't want him to get injured, but I know they are. Are these my guys? They are my guys.
Yes.
Shit. Who are you? Legion
I'm
Soldier
here.
Alfred. Got a grenade.
Throwing grenade! As you wish.
Run. All right.
Bridge looks perfect for an ambush. We should not proceed until we figure out what could await us on the other side. Does anyone have binoculars?
No. Nobody has binoculars. There's nothing in here that I can see.
Assuming position.
Okay, my sniper has
Listening, sir.
binoculars. I'm guessing supposed
I'll
to.
take a look. Enemy spotted. Your orders, sir. Taking cover.
Oh, they know we're here. They'll be coming for us.
Yes?
Let's set up the machine gun and give them hell.
Who has a machine gun?
I'm listening.
Focus fire.
Deploying.
I'm waiting.
Assuming
Here they come. Stand your ground.
the rest of them are not stupid enough to come at us after watching their buddies by on the bridge.
So let's call in an artillery strike and make those bastards pay for their crimes.
Where do I artillery strike? Right on them? Is what I...
think
Look at her blow.
We came here to get supplies for our journey.
Yeah.
Let's get them and leave this place.
Yes, sir.
We're getting this
I
supply.
feel bad
right?
taking the supplies. The Reds must have stolen them from the villagers.
The villagers are dead,
Understood.
and we will be too if we don't get moving.
We can use cloth for uniforms and blankets. We'll be headed deep into Siberia and
And winter is coming.
carry on.
I'll keep my head down.
You know, I haven't watched Game of
Let's
Thrones.
see what's there.
But every time I hear, like,
Go.
you know, since everybody
Good.
keeps saying it, though, winter is
Fuel
coming,
is the
winter is
most
coming.
precious resource on our journey.
Isn't food our most precious resource?
Oh, of course. At the next depot, we should buy a locomotive that runs on berries. Maybe we can also burn berries to keep warm on the train as we cross Siberia.
Not possible. Assuming position. Listening.
Find ammunition.
Finding cover.
The dead won't miss the
On
ammunition.
the move.
That's true. We're also
Understood.
kind of heartless. Make it to
I'll
the
take a
exit
look.
area. There's rifle ammo. And we got 2 new guys. Or is this the old guy?
Whoever left all this ammo behind must be very proficient with the bayonet.
Well, if my machine gun runs out of ammo, it's dead weight. I'd just call for artillery support.
As you wish.
What if there's no artillery support, Joffrey? What if there's no
On the move.
artillery support? Oh, they left. Okay, we got all 5 people. We can't leave the area. Let's go 2 of the 3
Say the
legionaries
word.
through
Yes,
the
sir.
area. I missed somebody? It's not him.
Moving.
It is him. So you can only have a finite amount of people.
Taking position.
That's what happened. Because I clicked on him and it was blue. I put him in my group. He didn't want to come.
Yes.
That said, he's a sniper. And I can call in more artillery strikes. Which is fun. Alright,
Orders.
all of you guys get into the area. Rejoin the flock. Mission complete. Alright, can exit. Confirm. Assign medals. I could give him a medal. I mean, I could just give them all. No. Okay. Next mission, alright? Next mission, guys. I got you. Level up to level 2. He's still level 1. They're still level 1. Okay, we got everything we did. Got food, fuel, handgun ammo, rifle ammo, overall usage. That's a lot of usage. Equipment gain, medkit, a sleep flask, explosive grenade, smoke bomb, landmine. I did use 2. All right. Till the next video. See you guys next time.